Hey man, say man, it's your boy Dre, man. We back at y'all with another reaction. Today we got the divorce court vids, bro. I haven't watched a divorce court vid in a minute, bro. So let's get into it.
I heard a wild case this morning. A recent university study showed that when couples keep secrets, little secrets are just as damaging to the relationship as big secrets. As you're about to see, a really big secret brought today's couple into divorce court.
Hey, I better stop selling secrets, bro.
Now
everything done in the dark comes to light, bro.
Mr. Thompson and Ms. Padilla, you two have been together for several years. You separated 6 months ago, however, and I think there was a significant incident that precipitated that. But Ms. Padilla, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you give me a little background on your relationship?
Well, I met Jarrell while I was in school. We went to the same college. And he was studying for culinary arts and me as a medical assistant. And as soon as we met, we hit it off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
8 years.
We made a perfect chemistry, a perfect connection, and at the beginning, everything was good.
Can I say this? There is no such thing as love at first sight, perfect connection. You know what I mean? If it was perfect, you wouldn't be here. Now, what it is...
Hey, she be clocking shit.
There is such a thing as love.
You can already tell he a geek.
Lust at first sight. There is such a thing as hot and bothered right away. There is such a thing as, God, don't I want to go over there? And your hormones are talking to his hormones and they, woo, chatting it up. But you don't really know, you can't really, you know, soul to soul, heart to heart, mind to mind somebody with a peak. Just saying, go right ahead.
So we started dating right soon after we met. Sorry, I'm so nervous.
That's okay. Take your time. Don't worry about it. You moved in together. How long? Let me help you out.
Sure.
You met, had an instant attraction, then you moved in together. How long between the time that you met and the time you moved in together? How long was that?
We dated first for like 1.5 years.
Uh-huh.
And after that, we started, he moved in with me.
Once you moved in together, difficulties arose. Is that accurate?
Yes, because he got fired from his job 6 months after he had moved in.
Damn.
And I started asking him for money, you know, because he wasn't...
Were you working?
Yes, I was working. I was paying all the bills.
Now, you know, people do get fired, right? You know, do you believe that he didn't look for more work once he was fired? I mean...
Well, he had a knee injury. So then for a while, he couldn't like look for a job, but I don't understand why he wasn't looking for a job. He said that at school, that he couldn't find a job as a chef or none of that. So I don't know what was going on.
Mr. Thompson, why don't you tell me how things transpired once you found yourself unemployed?
Yes, Your Honor. When I found...
Most relationships end because of money, gang. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. If money was never an issue, think about how many relationships would still be going on right now.
Myself unemployed, it was one of the worst tragedies that I had to...
And like, she already throwing me off, gang. Like, this combo is already Geech behavior, bro. If you got nose ring, earring, he don't got just the one earring. No, he got the earring in his little John, whatever that's called, where the hoes be having the crossbar. Gang, then you got the earring in the ear.
to deal with. Having to go through tearing my knee and not being able to move again when I was somebody who was dancing, acting, singing, going ahead and participating in culinary arts, having a side gig of having a catering business. And Erica knows everything that I went through. And as far as being emotionally supportive, she wasn't there. She was not there.
You know the man tore up his knee, right?
Yes, I understand that, but he had enough time to recover. I don't understand why he couldn't find a job.
Okay. How long did it take your knee to recover?
Right now, I'm still in recovery. But
you can stand up.
I can stand up, but as of right now, I still have calcium on my bone as of right now, and it's still not where it needs to be.
Is it so jacked up you can't work?
No. It's not to the point where it's jacked up where I can't work. It's just the amount of hours that as a chef you need to stand up that I can actually not go ahead and participate in working.
Now, there are other things you can do, you know. Even though it's not within your chosen field, you can still bring in money doing something that may not tickle your fancy, but it will pay your bills.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And I think that's her concern.
Yes.
Okay. So the good times began to erode once you hurt yourself.
Correct.
Okay. Tell me what was going on in the household.
What was going on in the house is that, I mean, me and Erica started off, she's the love of my life, Your Honor. Now, when my knee injury arose, we were going ahead, everything was fine, going to the jazz festival.
See, like, he keep throwing me off, like, when he go like this, like, he throw me off. He don't like girls.
I was providing, we were both providing for each other.
Right.
And now that I'm in this predicament, Erica went from being the foxy diva that I met into being somebody who just became just a lackadaisical cadaver. I mean, she did.
Damn! Hey, I don't even know what the fuck that means, but it just sounds like he hold the fuck.
I mean, not a lazy bum, a cadaver.
Just cadaver.
What was she not doing? Can you describe a day of
I have a list. It was
cadaver-like
everything.
behavior?
Just cadaver. Just, I mean, she wouldn't. It went
You
from
were lazy.
it went from her not doing anything. I mean, that I would come home, the house was meticulous. She would make sure everything was in its place. If I would move it, it would be a problem. And now, since we're going through what we're going through, I mean, even the sex is not even where it needs to be. I mean, we went from being fox and rabbit to being a dead animal on the road. You know what I mean?
Cause you like dudes, bro. You can already.
You know, you could always try taxidermy. You seem to be leaning in that direction. Are you saying that once you became unemployed, she stopped actively participating in the running of the household? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes, that is correct. I mean, it just wasn't there. I tried to show her my appreciation and be there for her emotionally, spiritually, physically.
That doesn't pay bills, though.
It doesn't. It may not pay bills, but
hey, at the end of the day, bro, I'm sorry for pausing so much, bro. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm telling y'all, all these girls want, bro, is money, bro. If you're not a nigga with some pay, bro, if you're not a dude that's out here getting to that bag, bro, these girls is not gonna love you, bro. That's why you gotta put the pay first, bro. Put the pay first before any woman, any man, anything, bro. Put the pay before anything, bro. Because if you don't got no money, you're not getting no love.
and you try to do that, and you go ahead, and I'm here kissing her, and then she burps. That's disgusting. You know what I mean? Where is the passion? Where is the fact that I'm trying to be there for you, and I may not have the money?
Ms. Patel, when somebody goes through a traumatic situation and they lose his job and they lose their identity in part, especially for a guy, don't you feel that there's some compassion needed there? That like if you were to fall down and break something and can't work, wouldn't you expect him not to be angry about the lack of money, but to be caring about the pain of the injury?
Yes, I understand, and I give him 3 months for that. It's like, how long do you need to recover? I don't understand. I need to pay the bills, and I was the one running. I'm still the one running. Well, he's not living with me anymore, but I was paying for everything, and care, concern, loving, all that doesn't pay for bills.
I ended up coming home one night to find my clothes outside and having pots and pans being thrown at me having to dodge it left and right because she wasn't happy with what I was doing.
Did you throw pots at him?
Yes, I did.
Including my size 14 heel.
Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2220. Again, provide for the household. Your career took an interesting turn. Could you please explain to me what happened and why?
Let's wait till
Yes, Your Honor.
I know I'm not.
As a result of my injury and with my past experiences of being a dancer, singer, and actor, I went through tough times of going through physical therapy, going through mental changes, having to go for psychiatric therapy, not having the support of what I wanted to be my fiance, not having her there. I had to make initiatives on my own to go ahead and make sure that I was okay first, and then I could provide for my family. And what ended up happening was I was on an internet website, and after looking at that internet website, I saw that there was a makeup tutorial. I went ahead and watched it onto how to properly prepare your face to become a female impersonator. Upon going ahead and doing the female impersonation, I went ahead one night to a club, and when I went
What did I tell y'all? I knew he was
into
a
that
geek.
club, it took me about 3 months to learn how to do my makeup, learning how to carve my face in a way that I could actually portray that persona. I went ahead and I did that. I was coming home at night with makeup on my face, lipstick. I mean, I would tell Erica now that it wasn't bro liner. It was actually me coming home from a rough day of work.
Did you tell her that you...
Gang, I told y'all he was a geek, bro. I don't care what you say, bro. Yeah, getting money is getting money, bro. But I'm not, bro. Certain principles and morals you don't cross, bro. I'm not about to be putting on makeup. I'm not putting on lipstick. Bro, that's women activity, bro. Now I'm starting to see what the girls be talking about. Who is going to be the men, gang? Like, you can't be doing this and think you about to come home and then you complain about not being able to hit your girl. You got lipstick on, gang. If she wanted to be with a stud, she would have chose a stud. You geeks? What is you talking about, gang? You
That you had chosen to be a female impersonator, or kind of you just kind of doing it on the DL?
It was on the DL. I did not tell Erica what was going on.
Bro,
Why not?
Because I knew her judgment and the way that she's acting, which has brought us here, she wouldn't be supportive of the reason why I chose that.
But to me, and I don't know her like you know her, but to me, all she was looking for was some money. So however you brought that in, I would believe that she would be supportive of that. Is there something in your communication or in your understanding of her that led you to believe that female impersonator would not have been cool with her?
She's crazy, Your Honor. She's crazy. When she did find out.
Well, let's ask her. Ms. Padilla, do you have a problem with him being a female impersonator as a means by which to finance the household?
No, I don't. But when he's hiding it from me, it's like I feel he's this strange person that I don't know.
Why wouldn't you say, look, babe, look what lengths I'm going through to bring money in the household?
I couldn't tell her that, Your Honor, because when I told her that, I ended up coming home one night to find my clothes outside and having pots and pans being thrown at me having to dodge it left and right because she wasn't happy with what I was doing.
Did you throw pots at him?
Yes, I
including
did.
my size 14 heel. Right?
Yeah. Do we have a picture of you doing your job?
What the? A size 14 heel in.
Look at that.
Yo, this nigga tripping. He's a geek. There's no, you try to get money, you try to impersonate a female. No, you gay. You DL. You a freak. Bro, come out the closet, gang. No straight dude is coming out. This nigga got titties. He got titties, bro.
There.
This nigga wildin', gang.
Did you throw pots and pans at him?
Yes, because he's telling me that he can't work because of his knee. But look, he's walking in 14-inch heels, or 6-inch heels, my bad. And he's like dancing around. And, what's the excuse? I don't understand. No, you're lying.
And they keeping it full screen. Like, this is blowing me.
Lying to me.
Well, was he making good money?
He was giving me money for bills.
I'd have put the pots down. First of all.
No, but he lied to me.
But no, first of all, you can't assault people. Male or female, you can't go around assaulting people. You can't hit, you can't throw, you can't punch, none of that. Ain't none of that cool.
She not being real right now, bro. If her husband came home and she seen a picture like that, bro, if I'm a female, I'm going crazy too, gang. You a geek.
Anyway, shape, or form. But what I'm saying is, if the money was good, what was your issue?
That he lied to me. When I first asked him how was he getting the money, he started telling me that he was shooting pool, that he was winning off of bets and all this stuff. He could have been honest.
But do you have a problem with the drag thing?
Yes.
No, I don't.
Okay.
He could have told me.
You had a problem with the lie.
Yes, I had a problem with the lie.
I got you.
She tripping.
And what kind of relationship do you have with him?
I don't care what nobody say, bro. I don't care what nobody say. If you like boys, that's cool. If you want to do that, that's cool. Nobody's saying that that's a problem, that's wrong. Gang. But my thing is, why is you portraying how you want to be treated like a man, but bro, you going out at night and dressing up like a woman, gang. Like, what are we talking about? Like, yes, it's cool to do that for sure, but you cannot sit here and say that that's cool, bro, to be doing shit like that and then coming home to a girl and thinking you about to get treated like a man is nuts.
At the moment, emotional and physical relationship.
Such a liar. Oh my God.
I told you, I knew this.
If you would like your case
Bro,
to be
I'm
heard on
telling
divorce
y'all,
court,
bro.
call us toll free at 1-877. Mr. Thompson, you told me that you lied to her because you didn't believe that she would accept what you were doing. I am going to question that. I'm going to ask you this very pointed question, and I want you to give me the best answer think about it before you. Were you lying about what you were doing, or were you lying about who you were?
I would say that I was lying about what I was doing, and who I was.
Okay. Now, she knows what happened at the club, right?
Yes.
I'm going to introduce Mr. Ramsey Montanez.
Yes.
Mr. Montanez, are you here? How are you,
Yes,
sir?
I am.
Oh my God.
I'm judging yourself.
I'm well. Mr. Montanez, tell me when and how you met Mr. Thompson.
I met Mr. Thompson roughly a year ago at a nightclub where he was performing as a drag queen.
Uh-huh. And what kind of relationship do you have with him?
At the moment, emotional and physical relationship.
Such a liar. Oh my God.
If you were doing what you were supposed to be doing, you wouldn't have this problem.
No. We're not going to go.
I told y'all this nigga was. I told y'all he was a Geech, man. I told y'all. He like butt. He like, bro, I knew it. I said it in the beginning of the video. I knew he was a Geech, bro. I knew he was a Geech. What dude you know going out at night doing that, bro? I'd rather go sell a brick before I go do that. Go out at night, sit there, and be dressed up like a girl. Is you crazy for some pay? You crazy? I get on OnlyFans. I start selling drugs. I do all type of other stuff before I do that. Talking about I'm not gay. I knew he was a Geech, bro.
We're not going to go down.
I knew he was a freaky man.
Down there. First of all,
No.
whether gay, straight, or otherwise.
No.
The response, if you were doing what you were supposed to do, I wouldn't have cheated on you, is never appropriate. That is a conversation that you have.
You
If
couldn't
you
tell
are
me
committed
this?
to someone in any way, shape, or form, you have a conversation about your relationship. You do not step out on it. And if after the conversation and effort that relationship does not repair, then you move on, but you do not go on the DL.
Not like him. No, bro, you a
Mr. Thompson,
Geech man.
why don't you tell
Geechy
me
man.
how this relationship with Mr. Montanez arose?
We were at the club, I was performing, and at one point I just reached my limit. I could no longer take what Erica was doing to me, showing her carelessness.
No, bro. Listen, if anybody ever try to tell you this, bro, I'm sorry to keep pausing, gang, but if anybody ever try to tell you it's because of what you did, bro, that's not true. You can't do something that's not already in you, bro. Wise words from my nigga K600. You cannot do something that's already in you, bro. You can't. If it's not in you, you would never be able to do it, bro. Just like this. If I can jump and I know I can't dunk, all right, cool. If I start dunking, I was able to do it. I just had to put in the work. Bro, nobody gonna make you go. You don't wake up one day like, oh, I like dudes. You don't wake up one day, oh, I like smashing girls, or now I want to smash some butt. Are you serious? Now I want to smash some butt. Now I wake up one day and I want to eat a dick. You're crazy, bro. If you think you can wake up one day and be like, damn, I want to eat dick. No, nobody did that to you. Nobody made you do that. That's been in you. You've been wanting to eat a dick.
Not being there to support me in my time of need, knowing that I'm going to school, I'm trying my best to do whatever I can to provide. And for me, school is the main important thing, especially when you're trying to go for your master's degree.
What does school got to do with you being a Geech? School don't got nothing to do with
I'm
you being a
enjoying the
geek.
pain to be able to enjoy the pleasure when it does come at a later time. When me and Mr. Montanez met, it was that point in time where I could no longer take anymore. I could no longer put up that void and have to deal with what Erica was giving to me. So I decided
I just don't understand what she was doing to you. You know, I mean, I went to graduate school. I got a doctorate in law. I didn't have anybody. I was alone in my apartment, you know, and took care of my business. I didn't have anybody supporting me. I mean, you know, other than I don't understand why she's responsible for your educational efforts.
So you turned into a geek. It don't got nothing to do with that.
I don't understand that.
She's a geek.
It's not that I depend on Erica to financially support me, because I've been there, done that.
I'm not talking about finances. I'm talking about, you seem to say that you weren't getting enough emotional support because graduate school is difficult, and their absence of emotional support from her led you into the arms of Mr. Montanez. And I'm saying to you, I never knew grad school to do that to people.
It wasn't the school that did it to me, Your Honor. It was the fact that with me trying to do everything in my power, she went ahead, and as far as our relationship, I found myself in a relationship with Erica throughout this time of being in school. And then at that point, with dealing with our drama, dealing with our stress, caused me to have the problems that I'm having now with the finances.
Mr. Thompson, I don't hear no more about that. Mr. Montanez, why don't you, let me ask you this. What did he say to you about his relationship and his status when you two first started becoming intimate?
Well, Judge, when I first met Mr. Thompson,
He recorded off
it started off as a friendship of sorts. There was some flirting. We did go out on several dates before he even brought up the conversation that he was currently in a relationship, but the relationship was depleting. He was very clear with me in stating that he had tried to save his relationship with Ms. Padilla, and unfortunately, he was at a crossroads where it was either his mental stability and his well-being or continue the relationship with her.
Okay, Mr. Montanez, thank you very much.
I need a Diddy button. I need a Diddy button.
Gave very cogent testimony here today, and I appreciate it. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
No, bro.
In divorce court, people tell me the most intimate details of their lives.
Gang.
Join the conversation. Can get heated. Don't miss it.
No, bro. Geech, man. He got the nerve.
Mr. D, is this news to you? I understood it was not news to you that you knew
I had no
about
idea.
Mr. Montanez.
I had no idea. I didn't even know he was gay or bi or whatever he wants to be. This is just upsetting. And I don't understand, because he keeps hitting me up. He keeps looking for me, like he wants to be with me. And this...
Are you hitting her up? Are
yes,
you talking?
Your Honor. We were actually together last night.
Mr. Thompson, let me say this to you. It is unfair to continue to
And he's saying like that's a flex. No, bro, you's a geek.
have any kind of sexual relationship or emotional relationship with a woman when your heart is elsewhere. Because, and I know you probably still have feelings for her, and I know it's probably satisfying to you, but what it is it's a lie to her, because when we do that, we think maybe it can happen again. Maybe we can get back together. And it's a continual lie that you're telling, that you're giving her the possibility of a tomorrow that we know that's not going to come. You've got to be honest with people. It's not fair to him. It's not fair to her. So you need to quit calling her up. You need to quit hitting her up. You most definitely need to quit sleeping with her. And Ms. Petit, you need to step forward. Take your little beautiful face and hair and walk out of here and find somebody who can love you for who you are. No more. And love you for who you are, and let this go. Sometimes women don't know when to let it go. I'm telling you, let it go. This matter is adjourned.
Thank you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. This is probably my first time for real agreeing with her judgment game. How is he like? This is what I be talking about. This is the problem with the world we got today, bro. Let me go full screen on y'all, bro, because I'm serious with this shit. I'm serious, bro. I feel like this is the biggest problem we got today. If you want to be gay, that's cool, bro. If you want to like other dudes, that's cool, gang. I don't got no problem with that, bro. My thing is, gang, you steady hitting the girls, bro. You going in another man rear end, bro, and going into a girl, bro. So let's just say me, for example. I go behind you. I'm hitting this right behind you. Gang, I don't know what that man got, gang. I don't know what that dude got. So instead, you'd rather come out on national TV instead of telling her in the room alone that you gay. Like, you feel me? Like, you just messing it up for everybody because now you giving her stuff. Now you might be giving that guy stuff, bro. You just messing it up, bro. If you want to be gay, just be gay, bro. It's open. It's acceptable now. Stop with all that playing both sides. I want to hit her. I want to hit him. That's over with, gang, because you're messing it up for all the other fellas in the world, bro. So if that was you, bro, and you in that situation, gang, just come out, bro. Be yourself, bro. If you that guy, you gonna always be that guy, no matter if you gay, straight, or homosexual, bro. You good. Anyways, bro, that was a nuts reaction, bro. And I'm going for the day, bro. I ain't even about to react to no more videos, bro. Y'all stay smooth, man. Drake Sassy, we gone, man.